Hey, Annie Marie here. So I am at a thrift shop, and my challenge is to find everything I need for a styled fine art session here today. So I'm going to do this. Keep watching and come shopping with me. Okay, so I usually start in the dresses section because I can do a lot of different things with the dress. I can add to it, I can change it up, I can add accessories and different things. So I'm going to start here in the dresses and let's see what we can find. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I'm actually going to grab that one. And I like to grab several things because as I'm looking around, other accessories and things might make sense with dresses. And a lot of times I get them bigger than I need because I can always make them smaller, but you can't make them bigger. So I just kind of go through everything and see what I can find. So this is a good idea for a fine art look. It's just a very simple dress, kind of a more vintagey looking neckline, long sleeves. That has potential. I'm going to hang on to that too. Now, a great section to be in the dresses is more the formal wear. And this section really explodes at Halloween time because, oh, we got the worst lighting here right now. This section really explodes at Halloween time because they have it as like prom or wedding or whatever. So, but today there's quite a few options here. So I'm just going to look through these like this. I love this. This is a great option too. I'm only going for one look today, but I am getting options. So this is this could be fun, but not necessarily for fine art, but that could be fun. That could be really fun just for something else. Yeah, no. You have to be careful because sometimes with the shiny fabrics, when you take it into the studio lights and everything, those sparkles can really attract the light and it can be distracting. And I find myself editing out a lot of sparkles a lot. So I don't want it to look bridesmaidsy either. So I'm kind of keeping away from that. This is a really nice basic dress just to have in your studio. If you have a studio closet, just a nice, oh my God, I hate hangers. Does anyone hate hangers as much as me? I don't think so. Anyway, just like a plain black dress is really nice to have for women. Not a bad option. Another really nice dress to have in the studio just as an option for women's portraits is a blue. Let's see here. And I usually try to get a bigger size and then it'll fit most people. Um, this is a size 8. I like blue for fine art too, so I'm gonna keep that. Man, there's a lot of stuff today. This is very pretty. This is really pretty just for women's portraits. Love it. Not doing that today. Okay, so I think I got a good base. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around and just kind of try to find accessories to see if there's something that maybe fits within the color tones that I have here. Another place I like to look is at like scarves. So let's go take a look around the corner. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Now it's busy here today because it's Wednesday and it is Senior Citizen Day and Military Appreciation Day. So a lot of people here on Wednesdays, but that's when I come because I get a senior discount. So here's scarves. So I'm just going to look and see. So I've got a cream dress option. I've got the green option. This would go a little bit more, I'd say, period piece, the green. And then I've got kind of the blue, beautiful kind of bronzy look. So I'm just going to see if there's a scarf. Sometimes there's not. Um, but I always look. It's always good to have options. Yeah, I'm not seeing much. All right, so we're going to skip the scarves and keep looking. So the flower section is one of my favorite sections here at the thrift shops because I like to make headpieces and get floral elements to match with my outfits. So I just kind of look through everything. Sometimes there's just a lot and sometimes there's not much. So you just kind of have to take what they give you. So I'm just looking for things this time that match my outfits. Normally when I come here for my workshops, I buy like literally everything that they have because we use these to go into the floral headpieces that we make. And then there's some like this that are already in pots or they're in maybe like a wreath, and that works fine because for a lot of my headpieces and stuff, I take off the stem. So sometimes they're in pots or in things, wreaths, and I just disassemble them. I found this. I thought this was really cute. It doesn't go with anything I have, but I can just see a really sweet headpiece with this. So I think I'm going to grab this. Who says I can't shop anyway? But anyway, so I'm looking for colors. So I like some of these tones that are in here. This is a pretty tone. Sometimes you have to be careful because their prices are more than if you can get them on sale somewhere like at Hobby Lobby or somewhere or Michael's. So I always make sure to check the prices. A lot of variety here today. This would make a really cool like headpiece for like an outdoor kind of rustic shoot. Wouldn't that'd be cool. That's not what we're going for today. So let's see. This is really pretty. I really love some of these tones. That's really pretty. What do we got here? $15? I don't think so because I don't need that base. So I think I'll put this one back. Anyway, you get the idea. So check the flower section. So the fabric section is a great section to check out too because you just never know what cool fabrics that you can find, or sometimes you can even get backdrops here if you get a cool fabric with some sort of a cool pattern. So I'm just going to check out the fabrics here and see what they got. And I don't see anything that happens to match my outfits that I've got going on, but always check out this section too. Did I mention to look in the hat section? That's a good idea too. Sometimes you never know what you can find. And yes, I think I need a vacay. And of course, you don't want to forget the shoe section. Sometimes you don't need shoes for some of your shoes, depending on what you're styling. But I like to get, now these look pretty cool with this, don't they? Pretty cool. However, they're 6.5. So I would need a pretty small model. Most people, I would say, are 7.5 to 9. I usually like to get 7.5 to 9. I'm going to put these in my cart just in case I don't find anything else. But I'm going to keep on looking here, see what I can find. I might need these. Sometimes I check out the robe section and you can find like little slips. Sometimes you even get the vintage slips or even robes. Sometimes those are really nice for fine art photos. I think I'm actually going to grab this one for maternity photos. It's always a good idea too to check out. There's a little section that's crafty because sometimes they have like laces and ribbons, and you just never know what you might find here that might help you with your session. Like here they have a whole bunch of different laces and ribbons. I'm actually looking for something specific, but I don't see it. They do have this cute little this in here, but I don't know if I want to spend $5 if that's not going to be right, but minus my discount, of course. But they have lots of different ribbons and stuff that you can use for, you need something for hair. Here's a really cool ribbon. In fact, this one would be really cool. I don't want everything else though, so. And it doesn't have a price on it. Oh, hi. How are you doing? Fancy meeting you here. Hi, Annie Marie. Yes, I love shopping here. Yeah, me too. You finding any good deals? Yeah, all kinds of stuff. How about you? Yeah, I'm just looking for some cool things for a styled shoot that I'm doing. Oh, cool. Yeah, you should check out that section over there. Oh, okay. I will. Have fun. Yeah, you too. Gotta go. Oh my God, I need that. Don't forget the jewelry. Lots of good stuff. Yes, sometimes you hit a gold mine, sometimes you don't, but we always check it out. Because I'm always looking for things in general for my studio, but today we are looking for my one outfit. And based on the idea I have, I don't think I need jewelry, but don't forget this part too. Well, thank you for taking a little jaunt around the thrift shop with me, but I ended up choosing this dress to work with. It's kind of like, kind of vintagey, cool looking old style, classic, timeless. And then I got these shoes I'm going to wear with it. I'm not going to wear it, but the model is. And I got these flowers. I think what I'm going to do is pull out the kind of creamy ones. And this. Just wait till I see what I do with this. So, anyways, hang in there and come along with me as I do the photo shoot and create art with my thrift goodies. Hello. I'm feeling a little bit lightheaded. Oh, wait. Hey. So, what I am going to do here is modify my lampshade I got at the thrift store for my little session. And I got some kind of tassel trim from Amazon, and I'm going to hot glue it on. So, this should be a fairly easy project. So, here we go. Hey, Annie here. I'm with Jen, my beautiful model, and I have got the outfit that I thrifted. So I've got the dress, I've got the shoes, and I've got the lampshade. And so my idea was I thought it looked very retro. So I'm going to do a retro look. I'm at this house that's got a very cool vibe to it. So I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to make her a lampshade. So I just wanted something kind of kitschy and cool and whimsical. So, and I got these lights here. Let me show you. I got these light bulbs from Amazon and they light up with not being plugged in. There's like a little battery in there. So I charged those up. Okay, great. I'll figure that out. But yeah, there we go. So she's going to be holding light bulbs. So she's never been a lampshade in her life, but she is now. Well, we'll figure that out. I don't know what that is. Okay. It's changing. It's like I've got a controller for it and it changes colors on me sometimes. So let's get them both to white. There we go. All right. Camera. Lights, camera, action. All right. So I am going to, I've got two photogenics bouncing off the ceiling for this look. I'm going to move this one over. All right. Need a full length. That's perfect. Okay, my camera is eye focus and it's focusing on the eyes on the cats. It's not focusing on her because her eyes aren't showing. Okay, I'm gonna move this old. We're in this really cool Airbnb that I'm rented for some retro images, and everything around here is like just so very, very cool. So I'm kind of taking it off that vibe. All right, I have a white Alexa or something over here. It's all about the little details. All right, so I am shooting at ISO 250 at 4.5 at 500. All right. So I am going to darken it a little bit so those lights kind of stand out a little bit more. All right. There we go. All right, so I'm going to have you hold them up a little bit higher. And out, yep, perfect. And then I'm going to have your left hand go up just a tad. Yep, I got to get those even. All right. Very cool. Or you can put your arms down so. I think, let me try one light, if that does anything. What would happen if I put one in here? Come on, go on. There we go. Oh, is there any way we can like, hello, I'm not going to put it in your mouth. But if we could light.
I think I just kissed it.
Can you close your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not going to work.
Can we put it in the, not really.
Yeah, it would have to be right there.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to make that stay anywhere.
Do you want to, do you dare put it in your mouth?
I can't, I mean, I don't think it's really that big of a deal, right?
I don't think so.
We'll find out.
Let me be ready so I can.
I don't think I can hold it up though, upright in my mouth.
Oh, you can't hold it out?
Like, it like goes down.
Oh, yeah, forget it.
Okay.
Forget it. I will illuminate another way. I think I like having the two more than just one. Actually, I think I probably got it.
Okay.
All right, so we got this, and I can't wait to show you the final image. So if you want to see more creative shoots like this, more thrift to art, definitely like this and subscribe to see more. So thanks for watching.